Happy Tuesday, members of the Altcoin Buzz Army. We have a lot of altcoin updates to get through today. A lot of news from our friends over at Fuse, Polygon, previously known as MATIC, PlasmaPay, and Plasma.finance. Quant network is in the news, as is Chainlink, as is Wing, as is THETA. We'll be discussing all of these. Right off the bat, though, just want to offer a really huge congratulations to this milestone news. This is really impressive. We tweeted about this earlier at Altcoin Buzz News. It is our second news-related Twitter handle. So get this. Since its launch, Coingecko has exploded in popularity and has now reached a new milestone as one of the top 500 most viewed websites in the world. That's according to Alexa99. You can read more about that on altcoinbuzz.io. Real congratulations and massive kudos to Coingecko, a top 500 website. I mean, we know they're great. We use them every day. I didn't know they were that big, so that's awesome. Guys, of course, if you like this kind of content, Bitcoin, blockchain, cryptocurrency, and altcoins, be sure to like and subscribe to Altcoin Buzz. All right, speaking of our friends over at Coingecko, we're going to start the video off with a look not only at their website, but a look at one of the projects that we featured very recently. It is up 8.8% today, and we're still in a down market, by the way. So beating out Bitcoin and Ethereum significantly, as you can see here. We're talking about Labs Group, ticker Labs, L-A-B-S. We explored Labs. They're kind of at the intersection of blockchain and crypto and real estate and tokenization. We talked about that initiative in our recent 100 times moonshot video, and Labs with some great news here. A couple of updates worth sharing. Labs Group, of course, launching yesterday on the 15th of March on Uniswap, and taking a look at some of the performance since then. You have a lot of people that are very optimistic, as we were, again, in our earlier moonshots video. Crypto94 here. The chart on Labs Group IO is looking beautiful. Volume is increasing by the minute, 48 million new volume currently. I expect Labs to pull some amazing gains in the coming days. Never financial advice, of course. However, you guys can check out the website. We'll take a look at that in just a minute, of course. And if you haven't checked out our video, we got this shout out from Labs Group. Thank you, Altcoin Buzz, for the mention. Labs are on the road to revolutionizing the real estate industry and making amazing partners and investors. Keep an eye on our latest news. You can watch the full video here. I'll link to that as well in the description below. And for a deeper dive, again, into this fascinating convergence between the worlds of blockchain and real estate, do check out their website. We'll link to that as well. It is labsgroup.io. In other news here, also courtesy of Altcoin Buzz News, if that's not a ticker that you're following, again, it probably should be in your list here as far as sources on Twitter that are going to provide you with relevant crypto content. So we tweeted just a couple hours ago, multi-chain protocols, ZeroSwap Labs built to power the DeFi space with zero fees, and transaction fee mining is now set to launch its first IDO through Zedo. The announcement has already triggered a price rally for Z, ticker ZEE. In fact, ZeroSwap up 36.8% on the day, kind of returning to prices that we were seeing about a week or so ago. These guys are growing steadily, now a $41 million market cap project. If you're hearing about ZeroSwap for the first time, again, they're a zero-fee DeFi protocol that are launching their first IDO, initial decentralized offering. This article by Deepika. Again, ZeroSwap is a multi-chain DEX aggregator to meet all the future needs of DeFi, and moreover, it's envisioned to be a fully equipped platform to solve the stumbling blocks of existing decentralized exchanges. It achieves this by enabling liquidity mining, DEX aggregation, and market making suite in the DeFi space. Do check out Deepika's full write-up here, guys. If this is not one that's on your radar, perhaps it should be. We'll link to this in the description below. You can also follow at ZeroSwap Labs on Twitter. This from yesterday, the most awaited details of the community distribution sale of Odds Finance's Odds, ODDZ on Zedo, is here. Prerequisite to participate in sale, stake Z, that's ticker ZEE, BEP20, ERC20 to participate in the sale. The sale is beginning probably right about the time this video is coming out, the 16th of March at 12 p.m. UTC, and read more about it with the link that is provided. Also on altcoinbuzz.io, and also with this article by Deepika, B21 soaring 114% on news of crypto-linked credit cards, which are now ready to roll. So B21, and if you guys get the double entendre there, B21 as in Bitcoin 21 million, right? B21 is at the brink of a metamorphosis, and to keep pace with the explosive growth of the cryptocurrency sphere in 2021, it is releasing exciting new features, all of which, in our opinion, are going to position B21 Invest as a go-to investment tool for crypto and DeFi, where everyone can easily invest, earn, and spend. Take a look at this video published by the official channel here, B21. This is their B21 International Card Review. So if you're hearing about this platform for the first time, it aims to build a complete ecosystem around crypto investing, and they've announced some major updates. According to the official tweet, the team conducted a successful trial run of the industry's first crypto-linked credit cards in Japan, which is what you're seeing here. The team is also super excited as the trial run was a huge success and the orders have been pouring in. The best part is that B21 cards are offered at no cost to the VIP members on the app. And once these Visa cards are rolled out, they will be widely accepted and made available for users across over 84 countries. This is going to include different geographies like Asia, South America, and the European Union. And what's interesting about B21 here is that they represent this new breed of project that really is building up an ecosystem. We've been seeing this, of course, in larger companies like Binance, Crypto.com, even BlockFi to a lesser extent. This is, we're learning these lessons that ecosystems are everything, really. And they're also coming to PancakeSwap, which is really cool. The idea here is that just by staking some of their tokens B21, a platform user can get different levels of free crypto-linked credit cards. As I mentioned a moment ago, the VIP users can get the card for zero cost and free shipping. Check out the video as well. Now, we did mention that B21 was up, I think in the title here, 114%. That was the case actually yesterday, but guys, things change quickly in this space. Unfortunately, the project is down a little bit right now, but look, that's not to say that it's not doing well. Take a look at the 30-day snapshot, really going from pennies here. I guess it's still measured in pennies, 35 pennies, but just exploding like dozens of times in price. So a very successful project by any metric. If you're interested to learn more about their card program, you can check out their website here, the on-ramp to 2019's and 2020's best performing asset class. That's b21.io. We'll link to that below. Here now we are talking about a new project that's come across our radar, Aluna, which is very interesting. And they're in the news recently because they've now gone live on Gate.io and Uniswap. On Gate, you have the ALN Ethereum token pair and the ALN USDT pair. And on Uniswap, you have the ALN ETH pair, of course. This news from yesterday, actually, and you can follow aluna.social at Aluna Social here on Twitter. Like I said, for a couple of different reasons, this caught our attention, again, because of the Gate.io and Uniswap listings, but it's an interesting project. We're on the website here, aluna.social. So this, I guess the idea is that it's a crypto trading platform which enables traders to manage multi-exchange accounts, which most of us have. Speaking for myself, I definitely have multiple accounts on multiple exchanges. Aluna allows us to control and manage them from one place while leveraging social features and copy trading, which is likely an innovation you're familiar with courtesy of eToro, but one that really has revolutionized the space in a lot of good ways. Aluna also catching our attention because their token is soaring. ALN that I mentioned, that ALN ETH and ALN USDT pair, or those pairs I should say. Aluna, ALN up 55.7% in these last 24 hours. That's up now at $1.38. I'm not, really decided on this one way or the other, but again, it's the kind of thing, it's crossed our radar. It's showing a lot of initial positive performance. You guys can check out the details here. We're on Gate.io looking at that ALN ETH pairing. Also here on Gate.io, ALN USDT. And as I mentioned, they are available on Uniswap. perhaps one to look out for. I mean, this is kind of going after a more niche demographic. If you are an individual like myself, candidly, that has all kinds of different accounts on all kinds of different exchanges, it can be cumbersome. I can see this growing into sort of a feature set of services that more and more people are going to want to avail themselves of. An interesting project, guys. Check out the website. We'll link to this in the discussion below. Moving right along now, we have updates from our friends over at Fuse Network, at Fuse_network on Twitter. We're excited to see the Fuse network technology and ecosystem unite with the Graph community to bring efficient indexing to developers. We look forward to seeing Fuse subgraphs launch to grow Web3. That's courtesy of Graph Protocol Foundation. You can read the full article here on medium.com. Polygon, previously known as MATIC, but ticker still is MATIC. They're in the news. And not only that, but to add to the complication, I'm not making fun of them, but you should be aware that the Twitter handle is 0x Polygon. Yes, but the ticker is still MATIC. I know. We like them, right? They're doing very well. They are delighted to share that Nord Finance is integrating Polygon. Nord Savings will go live on Polygon, allowing users to access savings and yield farm Nord, that's Nord, by staking stablecoins, the following: DAI, USDT, and USDC. Awesome. Plasma Pay and Plasma.finance at Plasma_pay. Rio DeFi Official is now listed on Plasma Finance's decentralized markets. USDT RFuel liquidity pool is now available. Trade, provide liquidity, and earn from liquidity mining on PlasmaSwap. Medium.com/PlasmaPay has you covered. Plasma.finance new liquidity pool roll call, partner reveal, Rio DeFi. Kudos on that. Here's a big one, I would say, from Quant Network. The World Bank and IMF News recognize Quant's unique overledger interoperability platform that uses an enterprise API-based approach. You can read the full report on documents.worldbank.org. You can also get in touch for your organization's interoperability needs on quant.network. If you're interested in that report offered here in English on documents.worldbank.org, we'll link to this in the description below. It is on the subject of blockchain interoperability. Not bad as far as partners to be affiliated with. The World Bank and the IMF. Kudos to Quant Network. I know we don't nearly cover them as often as we should, but that's a big one with very big, broad ambitions for future interoperability needs at the level of central banks, everything that's happening with CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, the interoperability issues that they're going to be facing. Keep an eye on Quant Network if you have not been doing so. Smart crypto news here. Digibyte coin is now available on Ethereum, called REN DGB, thanks to REN Protocol and LinkSwap. On the 19th of March at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, users can provide liquidity to the LinkSwap DEX to participate on REN DGB liquidity mining. More info here on medium.com. REN and LinkSwap welcomes Digibyte to DeFi. Chainlink here talking about really an old favorite of ours. Well, relatively old-ish, not really, from last year. But Chainlink official here. Wing Finance, a DeFi lending platform built on Ontology Network. We talked about that yesterday, the significance of the O-score. They're sponsoring the launch of 2 new Chainlink price feeds. DeFi apps can leverage these oracles to quickly and securely launch new products and markets incorporating their cross-chain assets. This is big news. We talked about Wing back, in the days when it was single-digit dollars as far as valuation. So even though, yes, it happens to be down today, right now the whole market is down. Bitcoin at about 55K at the time of this recording, dragging down the rest of the market with it, unfortunately. But Wing Finance at $44.28. Again, don't be too distracted by the fact it's down today. Take a look at the fact that over the course of the last 6 months or so, I'd say, that we've been talking about it. Well, don't go too far back because it does have an all-time high back in September of last year. But coming back off, let's call it the recent lows, $7, $8, $9, maybe $10 when we started talking about it, when we started seeing a lot of promise and potential in it. Wing Finance has done very well, more than quadrupling. You guys can read more about that story here on medium.com. Wing Finance sponsors new Chainlink price feeds for ontology-based assets. And finally, a favorite of the altcoin buzz army is THETA, of course, they're doing big things here. THETA_network with this massive news. THETA Labs granted second, not first, second US patent for ultra-high transaction throughput micropayments to support decentralized video and data delivery. A patent is not nothing. A second patent is not nothing. This is technology, guys. They're cornering that aspect of the market. True or false, is the demand for high bandwidth video streaming technology going to increase or decrease in the future? I'll let you guys answer that. Anyways, this is fantastic news for THETA. Doing relatively well right now. I think back up to about $7.50 as I record. Check it out here on medium.com. THETA Labs granted, again, second, not first, second US patent for ultra high transaction throughput micropayments to support decentralized video and data delivery. In fact, why don't we check the price right now? THETA here. THETA network, ticker is THETA. Let's do a quick refresh to see how we're doing. A little bit less than I expected for some reason, but still $7.28. Just being a monster. I mean, the price performance of THETA in these last 30 days has really been something. And I think you could argue that the pattern right now would suggest we're going to see new all-time highs very soon. Not financial advice, of course, but it's quite possible. Hey, as always, I forgot to mention today, but if you're interested in more detailed price analysis, do be sure to check out our Telegram Trade Signals group. Not financial advice, but a great place to join a technical and informed discussion about project updates, about chart and quantitative analysis. I always pin that to the top of the comments section, so do check it out. Guys, that is it for today. Members of the Altcoin Buzz Army, do be sure you're following us on all the regular social media channels. Keep checking back into our website. It is altcoinbuzz.io. Like, subscribe, share, hit that bell to receive notifications if you enjoyed today's video. Best of luck if you choose to invest on this Tuesday, but stay safe out there, everybody. That's first and foremost. And as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.